Swati SunSource has achieved a breakthrough in technological advancement and are ready to serve the nationwide demand for clean, reliable electricity and thermal energy. Swati SunSource are a technically and environmentally sound invention and are the first of its kind in India. Around India, there are regions highly suited for harvesting the power of the sun, which Swati SunSource can help tap into. Swati SunSource's solar facility brings about green energy, employment opportunities, and high returns on investment. Swati SunSource uses the technology of CSP, that is, concentrated solar power, which is the simple process of focusing the sun's energy onto a receiving tube. Have a look at our parabolic trough system. Our parabolic troughs are large polished aluminium reflective sheets shaped like a giant U. These troughs are connected together in long lines and will track the sun as it moves across the sky right through the day. Our technology taps into the natural heat from the sun and uses solar reflectives to concentrate the power of the sun. When the sun's heat is reflected off the sheet, the curved shape sends most of the reflected heat onto a receiver tube. The receiver tube is filled with oil as it holds the heat very well. The oil flowing through these tubes reaches temperatures close to 400 degrees centigrade and is then passed through a device called the heat exchanger. In the heat exchanger, water is brought in contact with this oil, and thus water is converted into steam. The steam generated this way is guided through a series of pipes into the turbine. This superheated steam turns the turbine blades and electricity is generated. The electricity generated is connected to the national grid. Once the oil generates steam in the heat exchanger, it is pumped back into the solar field and the cycle repeats. Hence, the flow of oil forms a closed loop and is utilized repeatedly and effectively. Another closed loop system exists in the solar grid, a closed loop formed by water. The steam after driving the turbine is condensed to water. It is then guided back into the heat exchanger to be a part of the next steam cycle. Sunny skies and hot temperatures make India an ideal place for these kind of power plants. A single plant can generate 250 megawatts or more, which is enough to power 120,000 homes, and all the energy generated is clean and green, contributing to the preservation of India's natural resources. Swati SunSource is on a path to put India on the global map for solar thermal power generation.